All right, there's some breaking news that's coming in right now on the broadcast from the national capital. Sonam Wangchuk, who had been protesting, who had been detained by the Delhi police, has now been released. This is the update. In fact, we're also getting the visuals there of Sonam Wangchuk. He has been released, however, under certain conditions. Now, these are conditions that have been put forward by the police, keeping in mind the situation that's also come up after his detention. We also saw how tourists had been stopped in Ladakh as well. The tourists have now been allowed to move, but there had been a lot of protest as well over his detention. My colleague Nikhil joins us on the broadcast to get us more details on this. Nikhil, a big update coming in right now. Sonam Wangchuk has been released. However, there are certain conditions that have also put forth. In fact, give us more details about what are these conditions and also what's the latest that we are tracking.
So Ashish, Sonam Wangchuk along with all his supporters, they have been released by the Delhi police, and this is a particular cavalcade wherein they are going to be dropped by the Delhi police towards the site of the Rajghat area, and all the supporters, and there were close to 200 supporters who were taken into the detention by the Delhi police, and the vehicle which you are currently being seen, this is something which is being played out on the screen. This is of the vehicle where Sonam Wangchuk is currently seated, and what we have been given to understand that all of them have been released by the Delhi police. But under a certain condition, they have been released. So this is the first picture which is coming in of Sonam Wangchuk. He is currently sitting behind of the Brezza vehicle, and they are going to be taken to the site of the Rajghat. This is the first picture currently being seen on the screen. Sonam Wangchuk, for the very first time, he is currently being seen on the screen of Mirror now, and currently he is being taken to the site of the Rajghat along with his supporters. He seems to be a bit tired, but we need to know as to where exactly the entire cavalcade is going to be taken. So this is the first picture which currently which has been shown entirely on the screen for the very first time. Condition on which the release is something.
All right.
There are certain conditions on which the release is something which has taken place. So this is the current update which is coming in from the side of the capital city, and we need to see as to what exactly the next course of action is going to be like as far as the Delhi police is concerned, because they have imposed BNS section 163, which prohibits the gathering of more than 5 people at a given point of time. Apart from it, we also need to see as to what exactly is the next plan or next course of action which is going to come out from the side of the Sonam Wangchuk as well. And this is the picture which is currently being shown to you by Sujit. You can see a number of the police personnel, they have been deployed here, and this is a huge cavalcade which is being taken out. And currently, a stop has been taken by the entire cavalcade at the Majnu Ka Tila area, where a prominent, gathering usually takes place as far as the Ladakhis are concerned. But nobody is allowed to get off the vehicle. But in a short while from now, we will get to know further as to what is the exact point towards which Sonam Wangchuk is going to be taken, and what exactly is the next plan of action, next course of action, which is going to be exercised by Sonam Wangchuk, because a certain condition have been agreed upon. Negotiations took place at the Bavara police station, upon which, after agreeing on the same, both the parties, they came on to a point that this is something which is going to take place in the capital city. Although there were a couple of demands which were raised by Sonam Wangchuk and his hundreds of supporters who have gathered in the national capital. So we need to see as to what exactly is the step now which is going to be taken by Sonam Wangchuk here in the capital city. Back to you with these pictures.
All right, Nikhil, these are exclusive visuals coming in. Sonam Wangchuk has been released, and of course, the police now still ensuring that he will be released, but with certain conditions as well. What are these conditions? This will, of course, come to light in a short while from now, but these are exclusive visuals that we're getting right now of Sonam Wangchuk, and not just him, all the other detainees that had arrived with him from Ladakh to the national capital and had planned this protest march, all of them will now be released by the police.